Hello everyone, introduction to trend lines and channels, understanding trend lines in forex trading. That is what I am showing you in this video. What are trend lines? Trend lines are one of the simplest yet most powerful tools in technical analysis. It is used by traders to identify and confirm market trends. Remember, in forex, it is usually said that the trend is your friend. So if the trend is going up, you also should be buying. If the trend is going down, you should be selling. That is why it is said that the trend is your friend. And that is why the trend line is very important to you. A trend line is a straight line drawn on a price chart that connects two or more significant price points. So a trend line is drawn on price charts. This is a price, this is another price. So how do you draw the trend line? It goes like this. So that is, you are drawing it this way. And that means the price is going up. So that is what a trend line means. There are two lines. It can be two lines. This is a line. There are 2 points. This is a point. This is another point. This is another point. Then you draw the trend line. At other times, a point can be here, here, then another one here, another one here. So the trend line goes down. So that is what a trend line means. It is a straight line drawn on a price chart that connects two or more significant price points, usually swing highs or swing lows. The purpose is to visually highlight the direction and strength of the prevailing trend. The prevailing trend can be uptrend and it can be downtrend. How do we get an uptrend? When the uptrend line, the trend line can be uptrend line. The uptrend line is drawn by connecting two or more ascending swing lows. It acts as a support level during an upward trend, that is uptrend, indicating buying interest. So if the price is going up, you will see the line will be drawn below the price. If the price is coming down, that's a downtrend, the line will be drawn at the upper side. So in a downtrend line, it is drawn by connecting two or more descending swing highs. It serves as a resistance level during a downward trend, indicating selling pressure. Now, trend lines help traders. How does trend line help traders? It helps them to understand market sentiment, to anticipate price movements and make better trading decisions. Now, how do we draw trend lines? Number one way to draw trend line is to identify the trend type. Determine whether the market is in an uptrend, downtrend, or trading sideways. The sideways trading is called range. Now, number two thing you need to do is to select at least 2 swing points. For an uptrend, choose 2 or more higher lows. For a downtrend, you select 2 or more lower highs. Then you join them together with a straight line. Then you draw a straight line. Connect these 2 points or 3 points or 4 points without cutting through price bodies on the chart. The more points the line touches, the stronger and more reliable the trend line is. So if a trend line only touches two points, it is not very reliable, it's not very strong. But if it touches 3, 4, 5 lines like that, that means 5 points like that, that means very strong, and that trend line is likely to be obeyed. Now, the next thing you need to do is to extend the line. Once drawn, extend it on into the future to anticipate possible support or resistance zones. So that trend line where your point stop, you don't end it here. It's like drawing a graph. You have a point here, a point here, a point here. The point stop here. You don't leave it there. That means you don't end the line here from here to here. Don't end the trend line. You continue. You just project the line. That continuation shows that the price is likely to go to that point you extrapolate it to. Now, let's look at why trend lines are important. Trend lines act as a dynamic support or resistance level. That is number one. Number 2, they help traders identify potential entry and exit points. Number 3, a break or bounce from a trend line often signals a change or continuation of a trend. You see, I like trading the bounce, and in the past 6 months, I've been trading the bounce, support and resistance. It bounces back, I go in, I cash out. And always it bounces back. If it doesn't bounce back in 1 day, it will bounce back in 2 days, in 3 days, in 4 days. It will bounce back. But what you should look at is look at the overbought or oversold region, and it is at the bounce level. You understand? It is at that bouncing level. So the help trader identify potential entry and exit points. A break or bounce from a trend line often signals a change or continuation of a trend. So when it gets to a trend line, that trend line you have drawn, price can go there and bounce back, or it can continue. If it bounce back, it's going to retest the next level, the next support. If it continue, it's going higher. The angle of the trend line indicates trend strength. Steeper lines suggest stronger trends, but may be less sustainable. Now, let's talk about channels. Channels are also used as trend lines are being used. So channels expand from the concept of trend lines by adding a parallel line on the opposite side of the price. So the opposite side of the price, let's say you have drawn your line this way, the opposite side, another line that way. So it's like this, a trend. It's like this, a channel. So there's a channel like that. So as your trend line has gone, you draw another line on the other side to now form a channel. So in that channel, price is going to be dancing in that channel. So this one, the upper one, the upper line in channel serves as a resistance, while the lower one stands as a support. You understand now? So channel expand from the concept of trend lines by adding a parallel line on the opposite side of the price action to create a price channel. Now we have what is referred to as ascending channel. Ascending channel is formed by drawing a trend line along higher swing lows and a parallel line connecting higher swing highs. This channel indicates an uptrend with two boundaries acting as support and resistance. Now, let's go to descending channel. Descending channel is drawn by connecting lower swing highs and a parallel line along lower swing lows, representing a downtrend. The price is coming down. So we have the horizontal channel, that is the range. When price oscillates between two horizontal trend lines, indicating a sideways or consolidation phase. Now, channels help traders spot profitable trading ranges and anticipate price reversals when the price approaches channel boundaries. When you have a channel has up, the line is up, another line is down. If the price goes and touches the line at the top, drawn based on the trend line analysis, if the line touches the line at the top, it is either going to break it and continue, or it's going to bounce back and come down. The same thing, they have another line at the bottom, which is part of the channel. Channel has one line at the top, one line at the bottom, drawn using the trend line. Now, if the price comes towards the line, the channel line at the bottom, it can either break it and continue down, or touch the line or get close to the line and then bounce back. But sometimes it doesn't work as simple as I've said it. That's why I was telling a friend of mine, we're discussing Forex, if he's into Forex trading. His name precisely is AGMC Forex in Ilorin. We're discussing thus during the week. And then I said, no matter the system that somebody is taught, the individual needs to go back on his own and sit down. And then as he's trading using that system, he will modify that system. So 5 people or 10 people can be taught. This thing I'm teaching you now, they can be taught. People can go on and use it and modify it. and modify it. Now, I was telling you that when the price reaches the trend line, it can bounce back or touches the trend line up. It can break the resistance and continue. Sometimes it will break the resistance, it will not continue. After breaking the resistance, it will reverse. And this happens in most cases. So when you start trading, you need to be watching and be looking for all these things, and that is going to help you in your trade. Now, trading with trend lines and channel. How do you trade with trend lines and channel? Number one is trend line bounces. You enter trades when the price approaches and respects the trend line support or resistance, confirming the trend continuation. Another one is breakout trading. When price breaks below or above a trend line, what happens is that or channel boundary decisively, it signals potential trend reversals or accelerations. Then channel trading. You buy near the lower boundary and sell near the upper boundary of the channel, especially after a news. There's another strategy called news fade. Now the price has been trading on it, doing its own thing. Now a news came, the price now jump up, woo, and move towards the channel, the lower boundary of the channel. Or if it moves toward the lower boundary, it has gone far and it stopped around the lower boundary, my friend, you should buy. Or it goes, after the news, goes toward the higher boundary. Then at that point, you dance for a while, it will fade. Then you should sell. And this is a strong system I've been using. Sometimes you say you should sell at the higher, it will not sell, it will keep going. As it's going, I will add sell. I just did that just yesterday. This is what I do. I'm not teaching you theory. I'm teaching you practical, based on practical application. So channel trading, you buy near the lower boundary and you sell near the upper boundary of the channel, suitable for range-bound markets. Now, here are some tips for effective use of this trend line and the channels. Use multiple time frames to validate trend lines and channels. I don't use lower time frame. I don't use 15 minutes. I don't use 1 minute. I don't use 5 minutes. I don't use 30 minutes. I don't use 1 hour. I trade with weekly, daily, and 4 hours. Those are the things I use to trade. It's difficult to manipulate monthly. It's difficult to manipulate weekly. It's difficult even to manipulate daily. It takes a lot. It takes 7 days for a single candle of a weekly to form. People that manipulate the market cannot be patient to that extent. You understand? So use multiple time frames to validate trend lines and channels. Then combine with other technical indicators for confirmation. Like now I've told you about the news feed. As I'm talking about it, look for new feed. Look for pin bar. Look for hammer. At that point, look for the pin bar that is showing that the nose has gone at the upper place. At the lower one too, look for the one that goes like that, the hammer. And then you use it as your indicators. Now, apart from this, avoid forcing trend lines. The line must connect significant swings points naturally. Don't force the trend line. If you can't get the trend line now, you can get it later. If you can't get it today, you can get it tomorrow. And it's not every time that you trade. Don't trade at all times. Trade only when your setup is there. My friend has been telling me this for a long time. I just play trade. That's how I do those days. But now, I don't play trade anyhow. There are days I'll just look at the market. I didn't see what I want. I don't trade. There are days I don't trade. You trade only when you see your setup, and then you make your money. And the moment I make it, I get out. I don't look at the market. No matter what is happening in the market, I get out. I allow the market to cool down before I enter another trade, because I am not a gambler. So, apart from this, adjust trend lines as new price data emerges for accuracy. In conclusion, trend lines and channels are fundamental tools in technical analysis, and they provide critical insights into the market direction, market strength, and potential turning points. Mastering how to effectively draw and interpret these tools greatly enhances one's ability to trade confidently and manage risks in the Forex market and beyond. My name is Dr. Titun, and on this channel I teach you how to make money online and offline. Currently I'm focusing on Forex trading every day by 5 p.m. I'll bring you content about Forex trading, and I've given myself a 60-day challenge. After 60 days, I can go on to 90 days or 120 days and 365 days, just focusing on Forex trading. I'm going to bring you information about weekly market analysis or daily market analysis as the opportunity comes. In the next video, I'll be talking to you about moving averages and the simple ones and the exponential ones. These are the key things I learned when I started trading Forex. If you want to really learn Forex, come along. I'm taking it one after the other. I'm not in a rush. Just take it. Follow me one after the other. Go through the courses before you start trading. Don't go and burn your hard-earned money just like that. I'm going to see you in the next one. Please subscribe, like, share, and drop a comment and question in the comment section below. If you want me to trade for you, I do account management. You can discuss with me in my DM or send me a message on WhatsApp at 080-369-10988, and then we can discuss the modality and the form. I will see you in the next one. This video popping up by the side from my channel is the next one you need to watch now. Before I go, I need to make a shout out to Lara Laoye. She has been a loyal member on this channel. Please look at the below this video. You see join somewhere there. Click it and buy me a coffee. Just a token to appreciate what I'm doing. And there are many benefits. One of them is a shout out I'm doing right now. So the picture you're going to see now is Lara Laoye's picture and her name. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. So this is our adorable Lara Laoye. You can see that she's elegant. I thank her. She has been a channel member for 4 months. Please join my membership today.